And welcome to the 26th Annual World Teleport Association Awards for Excellence. You'll notice a few things are different this year. We don't have any tables and seats. We wanted to keep you apart from each other, and so thank you for staying so far apart from each other. Yeah, we can't do it in this industry. It's just impossible. But do try to keep your masks on. And Mike, you're on mute, I think.
Well, my career's on pause.
It's great to see everybody. This is a year unlike any other year before, and hopefully we'll never see another one like this. But the teleport industry continues to grow amidst the enormous changes in the space and satellite industry. This year we've got several new entries for these awards, so the industry continues to go forward. And each represents an advancement in the overall contribution to industry growth. I want two things first. I want to thank AVL Technologies, Hughes, an EchoStar company, and Kratos for continuing to support us through good times and bads. We really appreciate that. And if you don't mind, let's give them a hand. Around this time, we would normally hear from our chairman, Mr. Jose Sanchez of Eutelsat, who you all know well. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it this year. He was going to send a video, this is true. He bought an Insta360 X2 recording device, and he was doing it in bullet time mode on a boat. This is a true story. The cord broke, and that expensive camera is at the bottom of the Mediterranean. So we literally don't have a video from him. But he did leave us a message, and I'll read part of it to you, and he does send his regrets. What he was going to say was he was going to remind you of the mission of your WTA, your association. And we do advocate for teleport operators worldwide. We promote excellence and best practices. And of course, as you're finding out every time you get together, we enable buyers and sellers to meet and greet. So that is why we're here, that's why we exist, and that's why we appreciate your support. Jose said that through it all, WTA will continue to offer the industry guidance on technology, business practices, and strategy. We will keep connecting you to business opportunities and providing a unified voice on the commercial issues of the greatest importance to your futures. We thank our members for their continued support of this mission, and we invite companies that are not yet members to join us as the world continues to return from the depths of this miserable pandemic. And I think that's something we can applaud. And something we can drink to. Our friends at Hughes have sponsored this champagne toast. I don't know if Dave Rabin is here to help us drink. Not that we need a lot of help, but what we'd like to do is to salute those industry members who have pursued and persevered this year. You know, tough times don't last, but tough people do, and this is a tough industry. And I drink to your health, your toughness, and the future, as does Hughes. Salud. Okay. What I'd like to do now is invite, we're going to have our first award. This is going to be, we're going to move through this a little faster this year than we usually do. But I'd like to invite up Mr. Kevin Steen, the CEO of ST Engineering iDirect. We're delighted to have Kevin here this year. Could you give him a hand? Welcome, Kevin. Kevin is here because last year, as you'll recall, Newtek's Dialogue product was our Technology of the Year, and so Kevin is here to pass the torch. I'm going to remind you what the criteria are for the WTA's Technology of the Year award. Those are the 4 points. It has a positive impact on teleports. It's independently verifiable. It's proof of concept if it's a newer technology, which we have a lot of. and there is general industry acceptance. So those are the criteria basically upon which this award is judged. And now let me tell you who the finalists are for the 2021 award. From Spain, we have Beam Budget by Integrisys, Alvaro Sanchez, CEO. Beam Budget is a cloud-based link budget calculation tool available anywhere, anytime, and to any designated user for a range of applications. With Beam Budget, you can get 5,000 results with only 35 inputs. It's also a solution designed for non-technical people, idiots like me, including sales teams, LEO and MEO-related teleports, and governments. Even one of our fellow technology finalists today, Kymeta, says that it uses Beam Budget every single day of the year to support its operations because Integrisys has built into the product many of the scheme losses related to flat panel antennas. And Integrisys, by the way, was our 2018 Technology of the Year. So Integrisys Spain is our first finalist. You want to give him a hand? I'm not going to tell any jokes this year, by the way. No, because my doctor said it would be bad for me to have all that spray and love coming this way. But second finalist, Kymeta Connectivity Solutions. Richard Hatzelder, Vice President of Global Network Operations, is representing. Kymeta is based in the United States. Speaking of Kymeta, and we are, in 2020, this closely watched company launched its next-generation connectivity solution, the Kymeta U8 electronically steered antenna platform and Kymeta Connect, which is a unique offering that makes satellite and cellular connectivity as easy to buy as your mobile plan, but harder to get than the cable to your house. Hopefully not. Seriously, for the on-the-go communications market, this is important because, frankly, the industry's been begging for it for years. It's here now, thanks to Kymeta USA. This is their very first nomination for this award, Kymeta. Our third nominee is ETL Systems from the UK with their Genus Modular RF Distribution Chassis by ETL. You know, ETL is back with another innovation and another nomination for this award. This year, this prolific UK company was nominated for its design and launch of the Genus product. This is, if you don't know about it, the first wave of new generation of RF distribution products with 11,000 RF modules in service, housed at 1,000 chassis. The Genus is the next iteration of multi-module RF handling chassis to the modern teleport, to your teleport. The Genus takes into consideration the modular structure that is paving the way for a more efficient but complex ground station configuration. It's compact and streamlines running costs by reducing the number of chassis required. More rack space, less maintenance. That sounds like a good deal for a teleport, right? Susan Sadat, the VP of Americas, will agree to tell you more about it and about ETL Systems UK, our third finalist for 2021. And Kevin, I'm going to ask you to do the honors.
Great.
Come on over to the mic.
All right, so the winner for the Teleport Technology of the Year this year is Kymeta Connectivity Solutions. Please come on up.
Come on up, Richard. Yeah. Richard, want to say a few words?
Lou. Well, on behalf of Kymeta, I would like to thank everybody at the WTA for recognizing all of the accomplishments that KYMETA has brought to the mobility industry. Being in the satellite industry for over 30 years and bringing mobility to where it is today, I appreciate personally being involved in receiving an award like this. Thank you.
Okay. By the way, those three companies you just saw nominated, they are actually members of World Teleport Association. Are you a member of WTA? Well, look at this list. So if not, why not? Why aren't you on this list? And if you want to be on this list, Randall Barney and Robert Bell, who are in the room, can help you get on that list. There are many, many benefits, as members will tell you. One of them is some of the upcoming reports we have. One of them, how to profit from customers' digital transformation. I don't know when that's going to be out, but soon, coming, coming to a computer near you. Normally, if you're not a member, that report will cost you $70,000. But if you're a member, that report is free. So just think about that. Something else that's free, thanks to our sponsor, AVL Technologies, is this year's theme video. AVL Technologies, I think, has the most beautifully designed products in the entire industry. Our 2006 Technology of the Year recipient has really led the way in this area and has been led by Industry Hall of Fame inductee Jim Oliver. The company is actually iconic and thinks both aesthetically and technologically, and they have continued to underwrite our theme video every year. This year's video is World in Motion, World with Mask On, no, just World in Motion. And we'd like to show this to you now, courtesy of AVL.
Life seems to move faster every year, and it's been going on for a long time. For thousands of years, top speed was provided by our own feet. For hundreds of years, a horse's gallop set the speed limit for people, goods, and communication. Then came the train and the telegraph, the automobile and the telephone, the airplane, the rocket and the satellite, the optical fiber and the internet. Everything moved faster, except things in motion. The advances available to the rest of us were denied to passengers on trains, airlines and ships. Oil-filled crews, miners, construction workers, long-haul truckers and humanitarian staff found themselves cut off when working far from home. And as digital systems spread and the Internet of Things began to automate our world, things in motion were left behind. But today, digital transformation has caught up with the world in motion. Satellites in GEO, MEO and LEO bring internet connectivity and cellular backhaul to vehicles and vessels, wellheads and mine shafts. They trade off seamlessly with ground-based mobile networks and satellite mobile service to maintain links wherever we travel. Making it all possible is the interconnected web of teleports around the world and continuous advances in the antenna, interfacility and modem technologies they use. Teleports that are pursuing their own digital transformations to keep pace with high-performance customers in need of a competitive advantage. So, as the world moves faster, teleports and their partners in technology and satellite are ready to keep all its moving parts in sync. We are proud to be their trade association, the World Teleport Association. Brought to you by AVL Technologies, provider of mobile satellite antenna systems and positioners with innovative design, technical superiority, and reliable performance.
And thank you again to AVL Technologies. I think Crystal Dredge is in the room, so if you want to hear more about what they're up to at this show, there's Crystal, back getting a bottle of champagne. Okay, this is a treat. We're going to now introduce you to our Executive of the Year, the Teleport Executive of the Year. And I'd like to invite up Mr. Maurice Segovia, the CEO of AXESS Networks, our 2020 Executive of the Year. So Maurice, while you're making your way up. Oh, okay. Sure, of course. So AXESS will be represented by Miguel. Thank you for coming. The Teleport Executive of the Year criteria is someone who demonstrates successful entrepreneurship, leadership skills, innovation in technology, operations, customer satisfaction, or marketing. Now, this award is unique because it is selected by the WTA's Board of Directors. It's a global board in many different industries, and they've decided this year who their choice is. This criteria includes much more than just those 3 bullet point categories. Sean McDaniel, the CEO of Atlas Space Operations, is the 2021 Teleport Executive of the Year, as announced in August. Now, Sean differs from many of our Executives of the Year. He doesn't lose cameras, but he's a relative newcomer to the teleport industry, and also being one of a handful of leaders who developed a completely new business model for our sector. The ground segment as a service model of Atlas Space is facility light and software heavy, and offers new revenue opportunities to facility-based operators and an online service model for its customers. As our Executive Director, Robert Bell, said, we're glad to mark this milestone because it represents where our industry is headed. We know where the train is headed, especially the teleport engine. Sean has led the implementation of alignment throughout Atlas with his vision for the future of LEO teleports empowered by a common cloud-based interface and AI-based satellite contact scheduling. Atlas has been able to secure patents on its software algorithms and develop a shared asset model for non-GEOs. That satellite support is important, while scaling the Atlas Freedom Network from 6 to 14 teleports. How does he manage his company? Well, the levels of accountability, from what we heard within Atlas, has empowered individuals to rise to their professional best, and that's a unanimous agreement. Here's something you need to know. If you look on Inc. magazine's annual list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies, Atlas is sitting there at number 102. And it's number 15 among America's fastest growing software companies. Number 15 among America's fastest software companies. Now, there are a few software companies in America. So that ain't chopped pasta fagioli, as they say. And listen to this. You talk about a better satellite world and making the world better. Atlas has founded the USA's Boy Scouts of America Explorer Post, the only post that allows young adults to learn about career opportunities in the space sector. They founded it and they fund it, and it's focused on our industry. It also is a first, and they learn through experience, like we did, but we didn't have Atlas to help us out. They're also important in the founding organization behind the Michigan Space Forum and North American Space Summit, bringing professionals and society together to educate and participate in the opportunities of this emerging, amazing satellite and space industry. So they do it all. They're a model. Sean is the guy who conducts the orchestra, and they play beautiful music out there at Atlas. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2021 Teleport Executive of the Year, Sean McDaniel. Sean? Sean? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I don't have any prepared remarks, but this is quite an honor to be acknowledged in this way by the World Teleport Association. We've been a member of the WTA for a short time, but this is definitely a recognition of the value of the team that we've built as a company and the solutions that we bring to bear in the industry. So I'll say that you can continue to expect great things from us, and again, I'm humbled and grateful to the WTA for the acknowledgement of Atlas and as a leader on the world stage. So it's quite an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Miguel. We're now coming up on the Independent Teleport Operator of the Year. This is our most prestigious award. Last year, we were represented by ComSat, which was their first time winning this award. Here are some of the criteria for our Independent Operator of the Year award. In order to be named the Independent Teleport Operator of the Year, or just nominated, you must show a demonstration of revenue growth, innovative or expansive use of technology, an emphasis on customer service, exceptional marketing and sales, and a business model and corporate participation that supports our industry's growth. And again, these criteria only tell part of the story. Now, this year's finalists represent Spain, Australia, and for the first time, Bulgaria. So we're delighted that we have a first-time representative from Eastern Europe here in this prestigious award category. Here are the finalists for the Independent Teleport Operator of the Year. From Spain, AXESS Networks, Maurice Segovia, CEO. You met him earlier as last year's Teleport Executive of the Year, and his company, AXESS Networks, is now a finalist for Independent Operator of the Year. AXESS has 3 teleports. With its joining forces with German-based CTEL, a new player in enterprise communication services was formed. No other provider in Latin America has this kind of capability. AXESS specializes in designing and implementing customized internet access, voice data, and video transmission connectivity. It has shown consistency in its approach, growth, and especially the quality of its customer service. AXESS Networks from Spain is our first candidate. I think you're on mute. Zoom, right? Were we even thinking about it last year? Zoom meant, let's get to the next city fast. Unbelievable. Our second candidate is Vivicom from Bulgaria. This is WTA's, as I mentioned, first nominee from Bulgaria. Vivicom is the operator of the Plana teleport located in that beautiful mountain valley near Sofia. One of 2 teleports. There are 60 antennas working in 6 bands there. How reliable are they? Well, major media groups and broadcasters rely on this teleport, so you can assume high quality. It recently entered into the fixed and VSAT market, and we've seen LEO gateways and GEO HTS contracts come into that mountainous valley. Perhaps the most important contract this year is the contract with Eutelsat for hosting a Ka-band gateway for its Connect satellite. They're not a newcomer. They've been here for 40 years. With 40 years of experience, Vivicom finds itself among the 3 finalists for WTA's Independent Teleport of the Year. Please give them a nice Bulgarian cheer. That sounded an awful lot like the Spanish cheer, but it's a good one. Our third and final finalist for our Indie Operator of the Year award is Telstra in Australia. Telstra's Australian heritage is something it is, of course, naturally proud of, but the telecom and tech company operates in 20 countries with its extensive network, which includes its subsea cable network and access to over 2,000 points of presence. But they are here today because of their 3 teleports, 60 antennas, and how they integrate this into that magnificent network. Over the past year, the company continued to drive growth from its core and invested in automating its teleport to keep pace with the changes we see all around the industry. This included 3 new KU band antenna and additional backhaul capacity. They also included the co-creation of 5 new teleports in all 3 orbits. The new teleports are being built in regions to provide high-frequency band maximum protection, and we're told that this is one of the most extensive of any teleport constructions anywhere on Earth over the last 12 months, which is one of the reasons they landed in this category. Telstra's partnership with other teleports to provide delivery of sporting events and its global media network really has enabled global rights holders to sleep better at night. And in the end, that's what we want our customers to do. Sleep comfortably, concentrate on their business. Robert, why don't you come up, and our Executive Director, Robert Bell, is going to come up and make the announcement.
So for 2021, the Independent Teleport Operator of the Year is AXESS Networks.
Nice going, Miguel. Well, we thought we'd give him an award for coming up earlier, and no. But congratulations to AXESS, Maurice, and the team in Spain. Would you like to say a few words on behalf of your company? Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Miguel Rodriguez. I'm the president of AXESS Americas. Mauricio, our CEO, couldn't make it, couldn't be here because of the travel restrictions. We are based in Spain. As you know, it's not easy to come from Europe right now. But on behalf of Mauricio and on behalf of the whole organization, thank you very much to the WTA for this special recognition. As you may know, and you were mentioning, AXESS Network Solution is the result of the merger between 2 companies, CTEL, based in Germany with a very strong presence in Europe and Africa, and AXESSAT, based in Colombia with a good presence in Latin America. That merger happens 2 years ago, and at that point in time, our goal by creating this new company was to become a key player in the industry and to provide the best possible customer experience. These 2 recognitions in a row, last year Mauricio as Executive of the Year and this one as the Teleport of the Year, we think is a great testimony that we are on the right track to fulfill and to achieve our goal. So thank you very much.
Congratulations again to AXESS, and thank you, Robert. I want to again thank our sponsors, AVL, Hughes, and Credos, all of our industry leader and patron members, our regular members, for their ongoing support. Most trade associations lost upwards of 50% of their members this year. The WTA continued to grow. So we couldn't be more delighted that you guys have that kind of faith in us. We have faith in you as well. Well, listen, congratulations once again to our winners. Thanks again to our sponsors. And we will see you next time. As I said, tough times don't last, tough people do. Take care, everybody.